Hello and welcome to another Wraggys Beers, Wines and Spirits review. I keep waiting for the go live to go off because I've been told that when it says go live you have to wait for that second, so it's one of those things. So from a local brewery to me, literally 2 miles away in the Shipston's iconic former Shipston's area of Nottingham, although there is a Shipston's microbrewery these days. This is Lacerated Sky. Good evening, Andy. This is Black Iris Brewery. Good evening, Dave. Do amazing artwork on their cans. And these days, I think the artwork sells the cans sometimes. So it tells you about them on the back, a little bit at least. Brewed and canned at Black Iris Brewery, Unit 1, 27 Shipston Street, Nottingham. Shipston's mega brewery for Nottingham back in the day. I can remember my dad, good evening Jackman, I can remember my dad bringing home Shipston's Gold Star back in the day. Funnily enough, I've not even reviewed Gold Star yet, and I've not reviewed Nut Brown either, so I need to get to a certain pub that does them on draft and get me back, because they don't do them in bottles for some reason, so I need to get them reviewed. This is a 9% Imperial Red, as it says there. For those who Black Iris Brewery at the moment, for those thinking of coming to Nottingham and doing tap rooms, their brewery is having a massive redo at the moment. So the outside room, what they use as their tap room, is having a new area. It's all having a roof on, and I presume there's going to be heaters there. The area is actually a bit of a rough area, to be honest, but that's just me. It's near Radford Road Police Station. Proper rough area. But inside, you're all right once you're inside. Job's good. The actual brewery, I went in the other week. That's when I bought this. Spent 50 quid. And the staff were bang on as well. Lovely staff. So, let's pour this out, see how it cooks. Yeah, and it's only 2 miles away from me as well. So when, obviously, Craig's down next week, he's here Friday, Saturday and Sunday. On the October festival, Mersey Beers and the likes are here certainly on the Friday and Saturday. Friday being the beer festival, 12-hour shift. Oh, 12 hours! That's how long it's open. I usually do about 6 hours and go home. So, but that's because I get bored. So to do 12 hours, well, that will be blooming interesting. But I'm looking forward to taking it easy as well. Food, yeah. And keep off the big buggers. Well, until the end. But then again, sometimes, there's certain big ABV beers that you can only get at these beer festivals. So, to say this is an Imperial Red, unless the colour changes, yeah, it's got a bit of a brown colour to it at the moment. So, I was thinking it'd be more red than brown. Is there oxidization in the can? These things do happen. But it's the colour's a slightly different colour. I did get this a month or two back, but it's been in the fridge ever since, to be fair. So I don't know if there's any issues. I want to thought that's the intended colour somehow. On the back, it does look more red on the back, although you spin it around, it's the same bloody colour, isn't it? So this will be interesting. Very fruity. A very tropical nose on it. But again, the colour just does not look. Yeah, I don't think the colour's right. Good evening, Darren. I might message them, whether they respond to my message, that's another thing. But just say to them, cracked open one of your beers. It's been in the fridge ever since I bought it. And is that the intended colour? Because an Imperial Red one would have thought would be a bit more redder. But hey, oh, smells nice. Right, so it's meant to be that way then. And thank you for verifying. Yeah. Don't want to look a fool and message them and say, your beer's crap. Well, I won't do that anyway. That's not the way I am. I've only done it once to a brewery. Totally brewed, to be honest. And there was a beer that I reviewed live. And obviously, when you're doing live beer reviews, if it looks dodgy, there's nothing I can do because I'm doing the live. So I did the live. I messaged them and they got back to me saying that it was actually oxidized. Yeah, the artwork's brilliant, isn't it? All their artwork's amazing, to be fair. So yeah, different. I will message them though, just to clarify and see if they actually get back to me. And say to them, is that the intended colour? I mean, the aroma's beautiful. The taste is bang on. Bloody hell, it's strong. Oh, on my back soon. I'm going to need to eat some food quickly. The head did dissipate down quite quickly, to be fair. There's no funny taste or anything. Aroma's good. It's just the look of it. It looks a little funny, doesn't it? But I'll let them know and see how it goes, really. Yeah, not much of a head on there, to be fair. Centimetre of head though, so it's not too bad. Certainly, it's like I know it's an Imperial Red, so is it the fact that it's Imperial strength? So there is an element, if you look at it in a certain light. Here we go. I haven't put this light on tonight. Right. 440. So that's with the light beaming at it. There is a hint of a red. Tinge of red in there, although it looks brown to me. I wouldn't have thought that's the intended colour. A lot of them look that colour. Oh, ITO. So it probably is then. Yeah, it's a strange one, isn't it? I would have thought it would have been more a darker red. I mean, it's hazy. The hazy doesn't mean a thing these days. And hazy, a lot of the times, means it's keeping more flavour. But, yeah, different. No, it's not homebrewed. No, these are one of the best breweries in the UK. Yeah, based in Nottingham, but one of the best in the UK. Yeah, these have got a fantastic name. Good brewery. And their tap room is immense. Very, very popular. Very. I only went down to get some beers. I was with the wife, so she wasn't interested in stopping. And to be honest, I didn't want to stop either. I just wanted to get some beers and get gone. And so I picked up 50 quid's worth. I've got 9%. I've got 750ml vinegary. Do you drink white wine normally? There's what you've got to ask yourself. Because if you're not really much of a white wine drinker, it will taste vinegary. Yeah, if you're on your start to drinking white wines, it will taste. White wines do taste vinegary. Yeah, sadly, until you get used to the taste. Start with rosés first, and then progress onto whites, and then progress onto reds. In time, don't do it straight away, obviously. There you go then. Yeah. Yeah. The thing is with wines, put that down a second. The thing is with wines that your palate needs to get trained. Yeah. Strong. Your palate needs to get trained. So say you're a lager drinker. I was predominantly a lager drinker, Heineken. Then I went from Heineken. I mean, now and again I do Foster's Carling and so on and so forth. But predominantly Heineken lager and Mansfield bitter. Yeah. Start off with a sweet rosé. A sweetish rosé, a gallo to start off with. Get your taste buds used to a rosé. Then go for a more drier rosé, and then move on to a white, a sweet white, not too sweet, but certainly sweet, and then go on to a dry white. And it's all about progression. Some people can do it like that. Other people, and the majority of people, it tastes like vinegar. I know, because I've been there exactly the same. So it looks like a chocolate milkshake to me. It's got that vibe to it. It's a bloody strong chocolate milkshake. I will query it with them though. Yeah. Nowadays I can drink virtually anything, albeit, what's that bugger I can't drink? That absolutely batters you. Not Jägermeister, it's another one, a similar sort of thing. Oh God, I can't remember the name of the bloody thing. I had some real ales one night. It'll come to me in a minute. And the daughter brought this home, and it just wiped the floor with me. It comes in white and black versions, and was it white and red? And yeah, some things just batty at prune juice. It's got that prune juice look to it in some ways. Buckfast and Heimbrew. I've got a bottle of Buckfast. Yeah. Sitting on the top shelf. You can't see it, but it's up there on the top shelf. There'll be a Buckfast review one day. Yeah. Apparently, Motherwell in Scotland drink 90% of the world's supply of Buckfast. So, Greg from Bullman Beer Reviews told me that, so that tells you something, doesn't it? One for the meetup. What, the prune juice? For those that come into the house in October, I've got that much Imperial that you'll be steaming before you even get to the Beer Fest. And yeah, oh dear, yes, I need to liberate that day. It does. It don't look like I would have assumed an Imperial Red to look. Don't, but trust me, it tastes. It does taste amazing. It's got the bloody ABV, and the nose is amazing. Yeah, the nose, tropical nose. And I've had a couple of local breweries, and I've bought the cans, and they've contacted me after I bought them, and they've said that there's an oxidization issue with our cans. And I reviewed it, sent them the video, and there was an oxidization issue. This is live, nothing I can do. So I can't pull the beer review when it's live. And I'd rather not do bad beer reviews. The fact of the matter is it tastes all right though, which is the main thing, despite what it looks like. And by God, it's got some twang on it, that has. Good evening, Liam, Mr. Travelling Brews. I've actually got the Weisser beer in the pinter, but not tonight. I can't do it tonight. I'm steaming already, half steaming. Good evening, Luke. And so, from Black Iris, Lacerated Sky. It is an Imperial Red. And if you look on Untapped, never drink with your eyes. The beer barrel at work is getting tapped on Thursday. He's bought the bits he needs, and I'm not tapping it. I'm not brave enough. I'll take a video of him doing it. Oh, bless you, matey. That's good. Because you are, for them, a promotion machine. You're doing it off your own back. Get in. Yeah. I like when people treat you fairly. It's all about being treated fairly. You need to have 14 Carling to be off steaming. Right, so here's the thing about beer drinking. It is a steel keg, yeah. Fucking heavy as hell as well. Fuck that, broke me fucking back lifting the cunt. Pardon my French. So, here's the thing about beer drinking. If you're drinking the same lager or beer, you can drink a hell of a lot more of it. When it comes to mixing your beers, then you get pissed a hell of a lot easier. Like me tonight, I've reviewed a German lager, 4.9%. I've jumped onto a fruity tart beer at 4.7%. I wanted to lift it so it didn't disturb it too much. And this is 9%. Ooh. God, bugger. Do apologise. Sent you 12 free beers. Hey, fair play there. Yeah. So mixing beers will get you drunk quicker. Mixing styles of beers will get you drunk quicker. The Bad Cat, I bobbed that one because it messed about. Is it an 88 pint keg? No, I don't think it's that big. Fucking heavy as it is there. I reckon it's bigger than my 40 pint plastic keg that I've got. Yeah, Bullman drinks. Bullman looks sober at the end of the night. I'm steaming, he's sober. Hey, he's obviously got bigger liver than I have. We were drinking some big beers though, gotta be honest. He's from Carlisle. He's hardcore. So yeah, I will contact. Good evening. You know the Wilco's lager. Yeah, sometimes it happens where they just keep bubbling. If it's bubbling, at least it's doing something. You know, there's a lot of home brewers here, thankfully. Yeah, just let it keep bubbling. The best thing, you know, if you've got an hydrometer, I never swore by them, but you know, if you've got a hydrometer, stick it in, and every day, you know, make sure you clean it first, obviously. Drop it in and watch it go down. Then when it gets to it will tell you on the hydrometer itself sometimes, and then you'll be able to know. Yeah. Yeah, I've had the same. I've had some beers that have just kept on bubbling, and wines, and it's like, come on, I want to drink the bloody stuff, and it just keeps on bubbling. And some things do, some things don't. I've had some beers when the shed got to 46 degrees, and after 3 days, I had 3 brews all ferment in 3 days, and I thought they'd not turned out right. They was all fine. Yeah, certainly getting to me. Yeah. Yeah. I've still got half the bloody drink as well. I'll make out I'm down the hot tub room, filling the hot tub. Yeah, I can be a master. Yeah, although not that much of a master, obviously. If you can brew a good lager, then you can brew most things. Lager is one of the hardest to brew, and not get it with that homebrew taste. patience is a virtue. As for Golden Drag, yeah, very nice. Oh dear, these comments. This is the only problem. Old Tom's. Yeah. I've still got two down there. They're laughing at me. They said you didn't drink his, mate. Yeah. The barley ginger wine. Oh yes, I've tried it. It's immense. Yeah. In fact, I've drank a lot of it off camera, which is why I don't want to drink any more of any of my Imperials, because I want to save them for, you know, for when people come up to the beer room or when we do beer festivals. Ooh. So, Lacerated Sky from Black Iris Brewery. The colour of the beer, I'm not sure that's supposed to be the colour. Obviously, a lot of this colour showing up on Untapped. Taste, never to get pissed. No. Is it? Good evening, Brett. I wouldn't be happy with this colour. If I was saying this is an Imperial Red, I wouldn't be happy. The fact of the matter is, the nose is absolutely awesome. It's all tropical on the nose that I got initially, but the taste is fantastic. Very boozy at 9%. It's going to be, and certainly hitting home. Bloody hell, is it hitting? And but I will send them a message and say it. And say to them, is that the colour? You know, because that to me looks a tad on the oxidized side. If it is the colour, then fair play, you know, then it's fine. It does, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, or the social, yeah. I don't drink to get pissed. Unless it's about 12 o'clock at night when I can't get to sleep. And then a quick sneaky one, but that don't happen these days because bollockins. Yeah, the pitfalls of having a wife or a partner, you know, and they see and it's like, you're drinking again. And yeah. Right, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely not. It's definitely more towards the barley wine than the red IPA, for definitely. Yeah. Yeah, it's what you get from the beers. It's not about getting sloshed, you know. So, the look of the beer, if I'm being honest, to Black Iris Brewery, I would say that's not their true look. But, I don't know. Maybe it is. I will ask them. I will send a message to them. Maybe tonight even, when I'm catching up later. But both the aroma and the taste were absolutely spot on. So even the beer may be a bit cloudy, maybe a bit different. The rest of it is absolutely amazing. And bloody hell, it's home. 9%. It absolutely gets you. Would I drink it again? Definitely, yeah. Although not after I've had two beers before. Maybe on its own. And so I don't get steaming. Oh, some more left in. Oh. There's definitely a bit more haziness to this that I'm sure that they would be happy with. But still tastes great. You know, you can't fault it. Had it looked, this is one of those reviews where, had it looked as I would have thought it would have looked, it would have been a good 4.5. As it looks, the taste, would I drink it again? Hell yes, because it's a good beer. But the look of the beer does drop it down a bit to about a 4.2. I think you're right, Jagman. About a 4.2. But yeah, I will actually send them a little query tonight and say to them, you know, is this your intended colour? It's an interesting thing. Right, gotta run. Gotta try and sober up quite quickly. That one hit me quite fucking hard, that did. But anyway, thank you all for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. And interaction is what it's all about, isn't it? Cheers everyone, and see you soon. Oh.